entirely sure.
Wait, thank you for sharing that link.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I shared some information in my comments for anyone on my friends list who might, some people don't agree with calling it chemical castration. And I understand that they disagree out of compassion. They think that it's misinformation and they're trying to be compassionate towards the tea community. But if you Google what drugs do they use for chemical castration, and then you Google what drugs do they use for puberty blockers, they're the same drugs. And so I like to try to remember to share that information whenever I talk about those things, so that people know that I'm not just trying to be hateful. I'm not trying to be discriminatory. That my concerns, they come from a real place of concern, and it's not just something that it's a right-wing conspiracy theory or something. That it's something that I've actually confirmed scientifically. If you can see that they are the same drugs, to say that they're not chemical castration drugs is quite dishonest, in my opinion. Not to mention there's many detransitioners that will tell you that it chemically castrated them, and that comes with a lot of medical side effects. The younger you take it, the worse the side effects can be over time, and so I think it's important for people to be informed about it, but also important for people to be careful with the way that they talk about it, because sometimes we can get really angry. Like the idea of someone trying to put their children on that kind of thing when you know that it can be harmful, is very angering. But at the same time, if you speak about it in a hateful way, people are less likely to really take in that information. And I've noticed that you've always been pretty kind about the way that you share that information, Gangster Ghost. I never see any kind of hate from you. I feel like from you, it is a real concern. And I think it's awesome that you're trying to help this person out, because I can't imagine going through that. That's just such a difficult thing for a parent to deal with. And then for the child as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, his mom tried to brainwash him into being just thinking he's a girl. He said when he was 3, he's a girl because his mom told him he is, and he said because he likes girls. That's why. Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, that's really sad. It's really unfortunate. I've seen where some people will try to say that, and obviously this isn't everyone, right? I'm not saying that every child who's ever come out as being from that community was brainwashed by their parent, but I've definitely seen a lot of parents say, well, my little boy liked to play with dolls, and that's how I knew in the beginning that he was really a girl. And that's just not how it works. I've seen someone say that their child eating broccoli at 18 months or 2 years old or something like that meant that they were actually the opposite sex, because broccoli, this was I guess a girl, a female, and she ate broccoli, and somehow I guess she said something about broccoli has testosterone in it, and I don't know. And so anyways, I've definitely seen people say some really absurd things, and maybe they're not doing it in a malicious way, but certainly I believe it does influence the children in a way that, had they not been influenced in that way, they probably wouldn't be, trans.
Well, I love broccoli.
Me too.
I must be. I love it. I mean,
non-binary
my daughter makes broccoli, and it's so freaking good. I mean, heaping. I will heap the plate like full of it. I just love it.